Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Esther and my channel name is Esther Farm. In today's video, I'll be sharing my personal experience raising improved kienyeji chicken. I'll cover the setup of my coop, feeding, health of my chicken, challenges I faced, and key lessons I have learned. Welcome. The first question I want to answer is why I chose improved kienyeji chicken. Before I started my poultry farming, I was inspired by so many people I used to watch their farming through TV stations, online like YouTube. I used to learn a lot of things about farming, poultry farming, and I also used to visit some of my friends who are doing poultry farming, and I got inspired by the work they were doing. The reason why I decided to raise improved kienyeji chicken, it's because of many reasons. And these are the reasons why I chose improved kienyeji. The first one is they are faster growth rate, higher egg production. They are very good in production of eggs, better feed conversion compared to the local breeds. They are good disease resistant. They are resilient. They can adapt to any environment, including free range, easy to manage. There are several types of improved kienyeji chicken like rainbow roaster, kuroilers, kenbro, curry, saso. They have different characteristics. For me, I chose to raise kuroiler due to some factors. They are adaptable to free range. They are scavengers, also disease resistant. They are hardy birds. Kuroilers lay many eggs and big ones. They grow very fast. They have big body size and add weight very fast if well fed. They have tasty meat and it's a good source of protein. They can also adapt to any environment. Kuroilers can be raised in any type of structure, be it free range, deep litter system, or cages. The only thing you need to do is to set a structure with enough space to hold your chicken. Put enough lighting for your chicken and also ventilation for good aeration for your chicken. And also keep them in a structure you can be able to clean well, because cleanliness is the key to avoid diseases in your chicken house. Initially, when I started this business, I started with few chickens, like 2, but with time I increased my chicken and I started again with 50 chicks, which I raised them from day old. I raised them in a brooder I made from local materials, and I raised them with some challenges like diseases, and some could die during brooding time due to the lack of enough brooding knowledge. But as I continued raising my chicks, that is when I came to understand how I am supposed to do to avoid mortalities. For the first time to raise my chicken, I bought my chicks from one of my suppliers, which were okay and quality chicks. The only problem I had was lack of enough knowledge to raise them. Let us now discuss about the feeding. I used to feed my chicken with feed that were not quality, but with time I learned and shifted to a good company with quality feed. When my chicks are day old to 1 month, I feed them starter mash, and from 1 month to 2 months, I now feed them chick mash. From 2 months to the time I get the first egg, I feed them grower mash. And when I get the first egg, that is when I introduce my chicken to layers mash until the entire life in the farm. And don't forget to feed the correct amount of feeds according to the ages. After giving my chicken feed in the morning, I do supplement them with greens like cabbages, kales. And before I give them, I clean the greens first. You should wash them thoroughly to remove all the dirt. Then dry them well in the sun. Then I chop them into small pieces and give to my birds, or I give them without chopping, and they consume all of it. Give your chickens green so that they don't stay idle. And when they stay idle for long, that is when you find that they start eating your eggs, and also cannibalism, and that is chicken pecking each other, so keep them busy. I also supply my chicken with enough water and clean water using drinkers, the normal drinkers, because we also have automated drinkers, but in my farm I use the normal ones. In case of disease management, I try to minimize diseases in my farm by vaccinating my chicken and trying to monitor my chicken. In case I find a sick ones, I'm able to isolate them and treat them separately to avoid the spread of diseases. When I realized the importance of vaccination to my chicken, I always vaccinate my chicken to avoid losses. There are some challenges I faced along the way, and the first one is starting my chicken farm with little knowledge and not doing enough research, and this led me to a great loss. Like when there was an outbreak, I could not be able to identify the diseases. Like there was an outbreak of Newcastle, and I lost 20% of my flock. And that is when I learned the importance of early vaccination and the hard way. I also used to get losses in the farm because of not planning myself well, like not having good laying boxes. So my eggs could break every day and incur a lot of losses, and also feeding my chicken bad quality feed, and they could not lay. So I was counting losses day by day. Another challenge is the prices of feed also was very high, and sometimes I did my calculations and the profit I got was so little because I didn't know how to measure the amount of feed needed to feed my chicken per day. Also, market was a big issue because I didn't know that you need to look for market first before you start the business. You need to know where to sell your products. So I used to stay for so long with my eggs without any customer until the time I established my market. So if you are a beginner in chicken farming, first identify your market before starting your business, because market sometimes is a problem. There are some successes and good results I achieved while raising improved kienyeji chickens. I enjoy raising broilers because they grow very fast and I receive income early. They also produce well and good quality eggs. I also get good profit from both meat and eggs. And the most thing that surprised me with broilers is that they produce eggs and meat well, and the prices of eggs is higher in prices than commercial layers. I also want to talk a bit about things I wish I knew before, and this for beginners. And this is about diseases that really led to a big loss. I wish I had enough knowledge before starting my chicken business. So if you are a beginner, kindly make sure you have enough knowledge, because you incur a lot of losses if you don't do it blindly. I have had enough experience with my chicken, and now what I can do differently from what I was doing before is taking great care of my chicken very cleanly to avoid deaths that can bring losses in my farm. Also to implement biosecurity in my farm to protect my chicken. So, what I have talked about in this video is about why I chose improved kienyeji, why kuroilers, feeding, disease management, challenges I faced, successes, and tips for beginners. You can also share your experiences. So, if you are thinking of raising improved kienyeji, go for it. But do your research. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more farming content. If you have watched this video till the end, thank you so much. Until next time, God bless you.